breaking our plastics habit. Could our unshakable addiction to plastics be broken? That's certainly the hope of activists. The U.S. birthplace of the modern polymer industry and the biggest producer of its key feedstock, oil and gas, had joined the bloc supporting a worldwide treaty capping plastics production. That could make a United Nations meeting in South Korea in November into a turning point in the material culture of humanity. The harder challenge will be ensuring that an agreement is workable. Whichever way you look at it, a mountain of wasted polymers is likely to be one of the most lasting monuments of the 21st century. We produce some 400 million metric tons of plastic year in, year out, except for the roughly 9% that's recycled and 12% that's incinerated. All of it ends up somewhere in the environment, whether in a landfill or scattered through our street, soil, and ocean. Do everything feasible to stop that runaway train, and we might cut output by about 40% by 2040, according to one influential study. Even such an ambitious scenario would leave more than 10 billion tons of waste by mid-century. How you feel about that depends on how you weigh the contradictory evidence about the cost and benefits of plastics. It's not enough to point at a large number and worry about it. Each year we manufacture 4 billion tons of cement, 2 billion tons of steel, pump 4.5 billion tons of oil from the ground, and release 35 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Whether you consider that the problem depends on whether you think the waste is damaging, like CO2, or largely harmless, like the concrete. Plastics, furthermore, have real advantages over the alternatives. They are light, largely inert, and in many cases do less environmental damage than metal and glass, whose carbon footprint tend to be higher, and even paper, whose effluent pollute the fresh water. Packaging, the main bogeyman for consumers, only comprise about 31% of the plastics we consume. The rest is split between a dizzying array of uses, from water pipes to car HUD dashboard, domestic appliances, clothing, and medical devices. Our reflexive dislike of polymers blind us to the countless ways modern life would be impossible without them.